on the tee.
Four and a half footer, no problem for Jeeno.
Good position.
And you love to see that.
This one landed a little shorter than Nelly. However, it landed on the downslope, this big slope in the fairway, and it jotted past Nelly's ball.
All right, this was Jeeno Thitikul just a moment ago at 12.
Yeah, Jeeno has a lot of green to work with. She has chosen to fly that probably 3/4 of the way there.
Not to be here. So 3 under par is going to be the lead. No bogeys yesterday, just that double. That was how fierce it was early in the week.
Yeah.
Jeeno for par. And that will keep her tied for the lead with Chisato Iwa.
You have some target way in that background because you don't see the surface of the fairway.
There's a nice blue tower down the kind of the left side of the fairway that you can take it right at.
Get close here, Jeeno, really over the first 2 days.
Yeah, and I think that goes just because of greens are farming up, and as you can see, finally saw a ball spin back. She's going to have a great teach from Nelly because she had to move her mark right before Nelly putted. Oh.
Wow.
Try.
Boy, that could have gone. It got a piece of the hole for a second.
It was a long wait from the time they finished, Jeeno, to the
Ataya.
As impressive as 200 feet were, just as impressive that that gained 7 strokes on the field. Beauty.
And she moves a stroke ahead.
If you jump it into that left rough, it's a very difficult second shot. But if you can drive it in the fairway, they've made a hole that is, you know, very long by virtue of the numbers, pretty doable.
Jeeno's 155. Her lie is way more downhill than Lydia's was.
On this golf course?
You tell us sometimes those are the hardest ones.
Yeah, from my angle, I'm right down line from her, and she just started that just outside the left, and it never moved. Must have been a little pull.
Anything in this, Jeeno?
No, I'm not seeing much in this, but she definitely got a little read from when it went by.
Okay. Wind off the left, Jeeno here.
Yes, off the left, a little down. Up, and it is going to run down toward the end of the fairway. This is a 7-iron. That's a great shot. left to right up the hill. Such a great stroke.
We need one of those gusts.
This is from 113, pitching wedge. Wind is picking up again.
Beautiful shot, all the way to the back of the green.
She can definitely be aggressive with this putt.
Easy par, no stress.
Yeah, and you can
Yeah,
see
you can
Jeeno
see
right
there with Jeeno.
Brooke Henderson, another one who grips down.
She does, yes, and she
Yep.
goes after the ball very aggressively. And he was pretty much a short game wizard.
Oh my gosh. I don't know how many greens he hit that day, but I could probably count them on one hand, but I know how many pars he had that day. So that's going to be a stress-free par for our leader, Jeeno Thitikul. Judy, you know, as we watch that tee shot, and the predominant wind is the one that the players are facing.
You think today's players work more with wedges than they used to?
I really do. I think as the ball and the club have gotten them a little further down the fairway, they realize that being able to do things with their wedge and dial it in just like that. All right, somebody had to hold up the high standards of that group that we've come to expect. Jeeno, nice birdie.
Left to right, but I think the wind's going to hold it up.
From 28 feet. So you think about yesterday, Judy, 199 plus feet of total putts made. She's now only hole where she dropped any shot on the day. There you see it.
Good par 4. 428 yards on the scorecard, and just a little turn from right to left out there in the fairway.
She was not going right today. For par, Jeeno.
Long par 4.
She has hit it perfectly up against that right side, scaring those grass bunkers. Awesome shot.
Well, she hasn't made as many as yesterday, but that was a nice one from Jeeno Thitikul to save her par.
Down the right side of this fairway. Start a little right, drawing in.
Par for Thitikul.
Well, yeah, and you make a good point. Whatever would seemingly be fringe, which we don't have.
That is what it takes.
Boy, there's a play. Good putt. Unbelievably good, too.
2 good ones there. And earlier, Jeeno Thitikul.
Three good ones.
She's lapping the field for a second straight day. Jeeno Thitikul turns it on late.
Yeah, you know, it was long putts yesterday. A lot of, any number of long putts, I should say, not a lot.